ค two bells. Did you find them?
Oh,
Oh, must be straight, not like foot bell. Yeah. All right. North Pole. Oh, honeymoon special. So yeah, you can change the sign to get the sign you like. Oh, that looks very cute.
Oh, cute.
The other way, that's the end. Come back.
아니 밑에
Most ones. 포켓볼기.
Thank you. Oh,